7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally run him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with ETN. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What do you get?
And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his 16th touchdown of the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
A second down throw for Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
South. 19 Texas.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, run!
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. A big play for Jacksonville. That goes for 58. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
24.
They'll run it here with Etienne. They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
23.
Moving the tight end right. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, I'm not sure there's been one position on offense that has evolved more over the years, Mike, than the tight end position. They're no longer just the extra blockers. They're no longer just the underneath, hey, pick up a 1st down. These are some of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and that's a great example of why.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. ETN now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. That one off the left upright, but it bounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Whoa. Oh, ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready. South. Good.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
Third and 6.
Look to high. Good.
Throwing is Stroud. That one underneath to Mitchell. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. finding room at midfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment.
Two J. On the quick, right? Route to the right.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Route to the right.
On the give, it's Mitchell. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Second down and 8. Running is Mitchell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Here we go, let's go.
On third down, here's Mitchell. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point, up and good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down for Houston. Back to throw. Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Fuller. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll get that to Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The open man is Wilson. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
On second down, here's Etienne. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Let's go.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one finds McConkey. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run. It's Etienne. Come to the line now on second and 2.
Hey, go.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Benjamin St. Juste there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
All right.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
All right. Hey, uno more. Why Tony?
Now, Stroud. He gets this complete to Mitchell. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mitchell. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Uno.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Texans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That one caught by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game
Straight
here
bullshit.
late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to take this all the way home. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Rip, 23.
Tight end going in motion here. On play action, no chance at all. He'll go down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Texans are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Decent 24. Go.
Here we go. One final play. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So it's a win here for the Texans.
That's it, folks.
They get the victory away from home in the division.